Hello, happy Friday, everybody. Sammy Kincaid with Deputy Chief Tyler Chandler, Rich Frankich, and also Taylor Givens, our investigative analyst. How you guys doing on this Friday?
Doing all right.
Doing
Doing
awesome.
good. All
What
thumbs
about
up
you?
all around. Doing good. Doing good. I
Good.
can't believe it's already Friday. Time has flown by this week for sure.
Yeah, been a good week.
It has been a good week. Rich, you want to go over some numbers? Hopefully the numbers are good too.
Sure.
Let's see.
So this week we're covering April 18th, April 24th, getting right into those numbers. 977 police calls for service, 70 fire calls, 19 crime reports, 74 arrest charges, 522 traffic stops, 194 citations, 40 non-injury crashes, and 13 injury crashes. Had some big crash numbers this week.
We did, man.
Yeah, stayed pretty busy with those crashes this week. That's not a good thing. And it's just going to get busier and busier the prettier the weather gets this season. So
Right. And Rich, looking at the crash data that comes in those reports, I talk about it every time we have this and talk about crash numbers when they're high, but a lot of distracted driving where people just aren't paying attention and they are running into the people in front of them. And it's not a good thing. You got to pay attention when you're driving. For us to drive effectively, we need our brain, we need our eyes, we need our hands. So when you put that phone in your hand and you focus your eyes on the phone and then your brain activity to think about whatever message you're sending or whatever video or social media post you're looking at, it really takes it off of driving safely. And that's why we always try to focus on safe driving in our community. And even our officers with enforcement, they look for those who are driving with phones in their hand. That's a charge, and our officers will stop you for that and issue a citation for that. A lot of those traffic stops there that you see are proactive work from our officers, and 194 citations issued where they are seeing just behavior that's unsafe, and they're issuing citations for that. When you see crash numbers that high, you want our officers out there doing whatever they can to make these streets as safe as they can.
And then getting into our crime reports this week, 5 each property damage and harassment, 3 each on family disturbances and fraud, and a couple of thefts and a theft from a vehicle this week. And on the arrest charges, 25 driving on suspended and revoked, 13 arrest warrants, 10 traffic-related, 9 drug-related, 4 DUIs. That, again, that's a pretty big number for this week. Hate to see them that high. A couple of unlawful possession of a weapon. And you see the other ones there. And, of course, that move over law. It's been hanging around the last few weeks. Hate seeing that one on there as well.
Right.
And on our neighborhood and school zone traffic enforcement, Normandy Heights, Page Drive, Jackson Hills, Hickory Hills, Park Glen, Curd Road, Nicholsville, Sunset Drive, Woodridge, Moreland Farms, Saddlewood, Clemens Road, Windtree, Clearview, and Tuscan Gardens. 121 stops, 52 citations, and 1 arrest. They were really proactive this week in those neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
And on the Guardian Shield program, top 3 numbers that everybody really likes, the stolen cars at 177 recoveries, stolen plates, 71 recoveries, and wanted persons at 122 recoveries since we've had the program.
All
and
good
that's what
stuff.
I got for you on stats.
Awesome. Talking about the good work that a lot of our officers have done this week, y'all, and put some images up here if I can find them. But they've been really proactive, and I'm putting 3 pictures of guns that were seized off individuals this week by our officers, all through traffic stops and different violations related to a vehicle not having a tag or speeding or expired registration. And that one in the top left was taken off a 16-year-old out of Jackson, Tennessee. He was here, parents unaware. And when the officer pulled him over, he had a ski mask rolled over his head. It wasn't covering his face, but it was rolled up on top of his head. Very suspicious. And that individual was charged with possession of that gun, being a 16-year-old. Then the other weapon you see on the far right was taken off a speeder on Lebanon Road, who was a convicted felon, and he was in possession of that gun, which was stolen out of Nashville back in 2017. That suspect, also from Nashville, was just passing through the area. And then the gun and drugs you see in the bottom picture was seized yesterday off a 20-year-old who was involved in a triple shooting murder in Nashville back in 2022. This person was out on bond for charges related to that incident, and that person was also a previous convicted felon for a robbery charge. Individual also from Nashville, again, just passing through the community. Our officers see the violation and make the stop, but you never know when you make contact with these suspects what their intentions are in our community. There's really no destination for them here. Through the conversations officers have, they use our exit quite a bit to go from Nashville down to Antioch or take Lebanon Road to other cities around, and that's just the conversations our officers have with them, is try to get some detail about what are you doing here. And of course, if they're here to do wrong or commit more crime, they're never going to tell a police officer that. You just never know. But we're just grateful for our officers and the work that they do. By being so proactive, they find this criminal element in our community and they get it out, whether it's an arrest or that they send them on their way or know they're no longer in the community. That's good work for them and good results for our community, because it keeps us as safe as we can be. And our officers are always working hard to ensure crime is not successful here. And just want to give a shout out to our officers always for the good work that they do each and every day. So proud of them for what they do, and they are making a difference in our community for sure. And then we also had a cool event today, and Rich, you were a part of that, helping out Miss Danny, our mental health specialist. But it was Super Mom Day for moms who have children that have autism, and it was a great day of providing gifts to those mothers, but also ensuring that we know all the resources we have at our police department and in our community to better serve them. But man, those moms are amazing moms that dedicate so much to their children, and it was very cool to be able to honor them today. And Sammy, I know you were there, and Rich, how'd it go on y'all's end?
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
fantastic.
it was a great time. It was really cool to see all those moms coming through and spend some quality time just chatting with them about what we do and different resources we have for them. I got the chance to chat with them a little bit about Smart 911 and Operation Safe Return and different things, our text alert program. And it was really neat. A lot of them knew about for example, the text alert program, but didn't know about the other resources.
Right.
So it was a really good time. We had a great time chatting with the ladies this morning, and it was really neat to kind of get in and socialize with them a little bit and get them a little more familiar with us. It was fun.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. And to talk to them and meet some moms in the community. And I just loved listening into their conversations and how they were connecting with other moms. I thought that was fantastic and a great way for them to network with each other today, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on another note, Rich, you did mention that there was one car theft this week. And Taylor, I think you have something to talk about so switching complete different gears here. But you have something to talk about, lock it or lose it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, it's about to be the summertime, and as Deputy Chief said, from the guns that we've recovered, a lot of those individuals are younger. Our suspects are younger. So kids are about to be out of school. So I just kind of wanted to remind everybody to lock your items up. This is kind of a graphic that I thought was helpful. It says hide your valuables, lock your vehicle, or take it with you. So always keep valuables out of sight or in the trunk. I know we harp on it a lot, but if you have a firearm, they make boxes that kind of bolt to the floorboard of your car or in your trunk, and you can lock your weapon in there so that if someone were to break into your vehicle, it's going to be nearly impossible for them to get that weapon out. Never leave valuables in unattended vehicles, whether it be your phone, your wallet, a laptop, your keys, anything like that. Always take those items with you, whether you think you're going to be away from your car for 3 minutes or not. Always take those with you, because these suspects are targeting places where they know people are likely to leave their vehicles on and unlocked, whether it be daycares or school pickups, parks, gyms, things like that, where people don't want to tote in a whole bunch of items with them. So always keep your vehicle locked and take those items with you. And then, of course, notify the police of any suspicious activity. You'd be surprised at how many times we get calls of people who are acting suspicious, who ended up being suspects, whether they were involved in a crime here or somewhere else, and they were seeking out, our area. So always feel free to call 911, or our non-emergency line is on there as well. So just kind of wanted to remind everybody that since it is about to be summer, and kids are going to be out and about, parents are going to be gone, they're going to have a little bit more freedom, just to lock your items so you do not lose them.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. All good stuff, Taylor. And we could, talk about this till we're blue in the face, and people still leave their cars unlocked with their guns in it, or even their keys in it, and their stuff just gets stolen. A lot of what we see it's called car hopping. They just really go car to car, quickly pulling on those door handles, and once they find one that's open, they are in there maybe 4 seconds, if that, to see what's in there. And if there's a gun that's quick to grab, they're grabbing it and rolling on and moving on to another car or another neighborhood or another business. And businesses where we really see this a problem at are like gyms, daycare centers, where people are in and out, may leave their stuff in their car, leave their car running as they run in and get their child. So be mindful about that. There are people out there who want to take from you, and we got to do whatever we can to prevent that. And of course, our officers, they're doing whatever they can on their side of the things through being proactive in their enforcement activity to find that criminal element, but we don't get it all. And that's why we rely on our community members just to take some extra precautions to keep yourself safe. But good stuff. Wonder what the weather's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich, what do you got? You got weather up for us?
Of course, I got the weather open for you guys.
There we go. Looks
so
good.
This weekend it's looking pretty good again, y'all. We got a good weekend coming up. Seasonable lows overnight in the mid 60s, and kind of unseasonable warm for the weekend, getting up in the 80s again. And it's going to be a pretty weekend, y'all. So get out and enjoy the weekend. Saturday looking to be partly sunny, so we'll have some cloud cover. Sunday's going to be nice and clear up in the lower 80s again. Coming up in the next week, they're calling for some rain. So far, nothing at severe level. But of course, we'll keep an eye on it and keep y'all posted if we hear anything crazy coming around. But it's going to be a pretty weekend. Y'all get out and do the outdoor stuff and have a good weekend.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, and excited about having some good weather. It was kind of cool last weekend, and nice that this weekend we're going to have some sunshine and the highs in the 80s. Taylor, you can work on your tan.
I need to, apparently.
I would say Rich, but Rich, either you got good lighting right now or you're tan.
I got some good sun in the mountains last weekend.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Well, good deal. Awesome. And Sammy was talking about her self-tanner that she's trying out.
Taylor inspired me.
Yeah, inspired you about that.
You hear that? Yeah.
I'm afraid if I give that a try, I'll turn blue or something. So I don't
turn off
like
my colors.
You can be orange like me. It's okay.
Or orange like you. No, I think it all looks good.
Did we talk about the drug take back event that's this weekend?
No, we didn't. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, I believe, Sammy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's from 10 to 2 at the Walgreens on the north side of town. Is that correct?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, 10 to 2. Just prescriptions that are expired or that you want to throw out. Come by. We'll be out there. I'll be out there. And some people from investigations as well. So.
Yeah, good. Appreciate y'all doing that, Taylor. And Drug Take Back Day is a thing across the nation. And luckily we have a spot in Mount Juliet at Walgreens North, Lebanon Road, Mount Juliet Road. So midday, 10 to 2, if you're trying to get out your medicine cabinet. What'd you say, Taylor? Did I walk on you?
I believe it's 10 to 2, yes.
10 to 2, yeah. Bring your unused or expired medication, and all you got to do is just show up and drop it in a bin and you walk away. It's a great way to ensure that that medication does not get into the hands of those it shouldn't be in. There are times when we see teenagers and even adults go through medicine cabinets of family members, their grandparents, their parents, their brothers and sisters, just to try to find illicit drugs to take themselves or pass on to others. So be mindful of that, and a good way to dispose of it, a clean way to dispose of it is to bring it to a drug take back event. And it all goes into a special container, and then that container is sent off to the state where it's destroyed through an incineration process.
And I saw Rachel had a question. Do you take liquid meds?
I'm looking it up.
And also, Justin Beasley and I just did a video about the bin that's in the lobby. And on that, if you look at that video, we haven't a link that of what items are accepted and not accepted.
Yeah, that's a good video y'all did getting that message out, because there's a lot of times people drop off like vitamins in the bin and it fills up the bin, but it's not meant for vitamins. It's meant for like scheduled drugs that can cause harm to people.
And it looks.
Go ahead.
Oh, it looks like as long as it's not a syringe or an inhaler, I believe what it said.
Yeah. A lot of good work type comments on here about good afternoon. Hope everyone's doing well, and just a good job on the apprehensions. Some kind comments about Grace Police Department. We certainly appreciate all those nice comments. We don't take it lightly ever. It's a continual process to ensure that we're serving our community as best as we can to continue to maintain your trust and grow upon it. But we work hard here. We're grateful for staff you see on the screen, staff you see behind the scenes, or the staff that are in the patrol cars every day. Everyone's working hard to keep this city as safe as we can, and we have to. We can't control what happens in communities outside of us, but when they come here, we're going to do whatever we can to ensure that they are not successful in our community. Teresa talking about a beautiful day, and I'm with her. It is a beautiful day out there.
So pretty.
And I wish we had windows. We don't have windows in this building unless you work in records and your window is about that big. But in the new building that is being constructed out front, which we provided some updates about that on our social media, it will have plenty of windows, which makes our day a lot happier.
I have a window right here. It's nice.
Yeah, Taylor, you got one, but you're at a different secret location within the city. But when the new building's built, you'll be moving in with us.
I will. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Good stuff. We got weekend plans?
Just working tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I'll be working
All right.
tomorrow. I am gonna enjoy some baseball, and then I'm really excited. The Operation Light Shine Gala is tomorrow night, so
Yeah,
gonna be going to that, and then church and work on Sunday.
good deal. I have a FFA Green Hill High School banquet tonight that Chief and I are going to. All right, Sammy, are you tagging along there?
I will be there for that too.
Tagging with us. And then tomorrow night, you got the Operation Light Shine event, and with Chief Mullins and I think Lieutenant Cothran are going to that, and I will not be going. What else? Drug Take Back Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And let me check the calendar. We have anything else happening this weekend?
I think Sunday's a surprise. That's why I wasn't saying what it is.
Yeah.
I think somebody's getting a special visit. From
Yeah, I
police
think
and
so. I
fire.
think there's someone in our community who's going to get a special visit by some of our public safety teams. Cool.
Yeah.
Rich, you? Mountains?
Oh, I wish.
Family? Midgie.
I'd love to go back to the mountains again this quick. No, I may come out and work tomorrow for a little while, and then probably Sunday
Yeah.
just do some house stuff.
Cool. Pregnancy Care Center Walkathon. Charlie Daniels Park tomorrow. So thank you for chiming in with that. All right. What else we got? Is that it? Taylor, how about you close? How about you close us out? Making me laugh.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're here for y'all. If you need anything, let us know. I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Absolutely. Take care, everyone. We love you, and we're going to be here for you always.
They say love makes the world go round, and it's good when we all get along. And that is true, cause we have found we pull together and you can't